Hey guys, CJ and Dave here from Gemini Fitness and Combat. This week's question comes from Thurgood Jennings. Nice video, I have a question. It seems like whenever I get into deep half, I find myself getting either lapel choke, knee barred, or kimura. I also find that my entry is the biggest battle and I feel awkward. Do you have any tips on entering into deep half to minimize or reduce risk? It seems like my legs and arms are in position and I might not be correct all the time. Any advice appreciated? Keep the videos coming. So, entering into deep half. Here's the first thing. I have to understand center lines and frame. So if I have half guard, just starting off from here as a basic premise, I'm not across the chest, neck, in any kind of position here, not going to be able to start to dive under. I need to be able to push and pull and manipulate in here. Bicep acceptable, but the lower your arm starts to come, all the darces are available here. So if this guy starts to beat you, his outside arm is going to start to come under, and now you're going to have issues. Same thing will go for the lapel chokes. If you can get darce, there's collar chokes there as well. I don't want to deal with that. If you want to deal with it, you're probably a more expert level guard player. So if he does throw his hand in, then I'm able to start attacking and start floating for different subs from here because they can't get to the full choke. However, we're going to keep this basic. Top hand, bottom hand. I like the base in the knee because if you watch Dave, as his knees in, watch me make him base out. This gives me a chance to load him. Anytime you push somebody, usually there's an opposite reaction. So 8 out of 10, if I push him, he's going to push right back. When I start to dive, I have a couple different ways to enter, but we'll talk about this one. If I get this underhook, I can use this to pull him under. If I load this hand and the other one's diving underneath the far side ankle, then when I pull him up onto my chest, I should be able to not worry so much about kimuras and knee bars. Here's what I mean. If I'm shooting under, my chin needs to go towards his hip. If I'm here and I'm actually pulling onto his hips, there's no kimura here. This is where people get in trouble, is if I leave my arm up high trying to grab his neck, now he can turn over, grab his kimura, and get me in trouble from there. Same thing here, if I leave my head out, that's where the cross collar chokes are. If my chin is not near his hip, then I have a bad time. So then, as I load him, this is the next problem. This leg here, if I don't catch with this outside leg, this knee's just gonna go straight to mount. You're gonna have a bad time. Now I'm collecting. So if I load from here, now I have a position to start attacking accordingly. Turn around. Now this bottom foot here, this bottom foot, when I start to load Dave, if I push this out, this is an awkward angle for him. My outside foot is able to catch here and I have some options from here. Another problem that people have when it comes to deep half is thinking that I have to get the lockdown, and I have to hold on to lockdown, and I have to stay here, and no, you don't. I teach the deep half with the top leg only, so that way I can move to whatever angle I want. So don't get caught in the lockdown of that position. Now, when I go to load Dave, pulling from the hip, scooping right under, I'm holding on to his hips. It should feel like you're holding on to like a 2-on-1 Russian. I'm splitting him apart. Start to wiggle, Dave. Not too much motion here. Now, if I'm here, I get to move forward and back, and I have a top leg option. If I want to attack him with my knee bar now, because I've never been a knee bar danger, when I load him up, my bottom leg comes on top, I can finish here, or finish the sweep and go to the next knee bar from there. One more entry. Sometimes you just have to off-balance the guy, right? So you can push on a call, or you can move and all this other stuff, and those are all fundamental stuff, so something fancy, right? See how my feet are? I'm going to pinch my knees together, my ankles together, and I'm going to turn him up. Now, look how he comes up. Now what's going to happen is Dave's going to come and fall back on me. I'm able to bring my knees in. Now as my knees are in, I can start to catch and shift to whatever deep half position I want. That's just another way to play with him and load him. Last thing, Hail Mary one. If you're having trouble, bigger guy, for whatever reason you want to go under him, or the person's really stubborn but you really want to get him up, I'm not for double lapels, but if it's like you got 20 seconds to sweep, sure, why not? If you're not going double lapels, double underhooks. But once I come here, loading, pull him above you. See how his head landed over here? He's going to catch his face. If he doesn't catch his face, he's going to eat it. Whatever, might be worth it. Now I can start to engage from deep half from here. But there's some options to actually enter deep half without actually getting into too much trouble. Hopefully that helps you troubleshoot it and then be able to pick apart where you're falling apart. in your situation. Otherwise, thank you for your question. Like, share, subscribe, so somebody might be able to use it. Follow us on Roku and Facebook, Instagram. Thank you for your time.